Today, I'm going to talk about the rights of girls and boys in the world. This is a controversial topic that I have noticed being discussed on TV and in the news. My question is, why are boys and girls treated differently? Maybe it's because we are animals, and we inherited this hierarchy from our caveman and cave women ancestry. Speaking of animals, in social groups, most alphas are the males. Is this the reason why God is represented as a man? This has always confused me. I honestly think God our mother sounds better than God our father. This, of course, is only my personal thought. In the gym, I'm insulted because I'm a girl. A lot of the boys will make a remark like, "Play on that side because you're a girl," or, "Oh, you won't be good at this game, it's for boys." Now, with a show of hands, how many of you girls have heard things like, "You can't play this because you're a girl," or "This is just for boys"? And conversely, how many of you boys have been told, "You can't play something because it's only for girls"? Okay, so a lot of you have experienced this. Now, how did you feel? Did you feel normal, like nothing just happened? Did you feel sad and walk away gloomily? Or did you feel jolly and skip away? Maybe you even stood up for yourself. To gather authentic research for my talk, I interviewed different people. A man who was a dancer and choreographer, a boy in our school, and 2 girls in our school. One girl told me that boys will say to her, "That's a good throw for a girl," which makes her feel down. The other girl is very talented in the art of karate. I interviewed her and a boy who also participates in karate. They said that boys and girls compete against each other in karate competitions. The boy's coach would tell him when fighting a girl to hold back. This made the boy think he's facing someone weaker. The girl hears this and feels less confident about herself. I asked the male choreographer, "Do you think it's unusual for a boy to be a professional dancer or a girl to love football?" He said, "I do not feel like dance is a sport for girls. I feel like dance is one area where men and women are respected equally because they both bring something unique to the art." So when did this problem begin? Ancient cultures have rules about what a specific gender must do. For instance, in Mexico, the head of the household is the father or husband who gets to make all the rules, while the women are supposed to stay home, watch over the children, and clean the house, do the laundry, and the cooking. In many countries around the world, women and girls are not educated and do not have the same rights as men. In Saudi Arabia, women are just this past year getting the right to drive. Malala Yousafzai, an Afghanistan teen, was shot in the face by terrorists for fighting for the rights of girls to be educated. Some very interesting things have happened in history with this gender dilemma. Up until 1919, women did not have the right to vote in the United States. In the 1970s, the women's rights movement dealt with issues such as family, the workplace. In college sports, Title IX was passed to provide equal athletic scholarship money to female athletes. This bothers me a lot. You mean we had to have a law to make sure girls who played sports got the same money as the boys? Many women and girls are expected to be nice and kind. They're expected to be goody two-shoes. They can't do something wrong because everyone counts on them. Girls are usually expected to be fancy or proper. So, what's the solution? How should we all handle this gender situation? Well, I can tell you that just practicing my TED Talk with my classmates started a lot of conversations and arguments. Moreover, I was surprised to see that the boys weren't as aware of this dilemma. So, I think this is a good place to start. Right here, right now. Let's be aware of how we treat each other. Gloria Steinem said, "A gender-equal society would be one where the word gender does not exist, where everyone can be themselves." These 18 words sum up my dream for the future, and I'm going to start living it today.